Happy Monday. I'm Devon Lewis-Buchanan of Inspire Youth, and you're tuned into Perspective Matters. Today's topic, we are talking about why consistency is sanity. Now, this topic I'm using as a reference of not only myself, but of a couple conversations that I've had this past week. Consistency. The act of being consistent means that you're doing something regularly and you're getting the results, maybe not as always the same, but the results nonetheless are the result of your consistency. So the saying, you reap what you sow, or you get in what you put out. I think consistency is one of the strongholds, or one of the most pivotal points of getting results. For example, let's say working out. A lot of people start new diets, a lot of people start new workout routines, but what determines how successful you're going to be with those routines and those eating habits is the consistency. I mean, working out for that first day, yes, you do feel good, your muscles get a little tight, but that second day and that third day, then that third week and that fourth week will determine exactly the results that you get. Now, it's very easy to be consistent in the beginning because most of the time it's something new that we're incorporating. So consistency really boils down to when you're used to doing something for so long and you begin to now make it a habit, make it a routine. Today I was kind of pushed out of my consistency by doing this video blog. I usually do it at work. I usually do it a little earlier on in the evening, but things change. But at the same time, just because things change doesn't mean that you can't stay consistent. So I'm doing it a little later today because I wanted to make sure that what I'm doing, of course, at the end is consistent, but at the same time, I'm doing it for a greater purpose. Now, I could be doing it just because I like to see myself and hear myself talk, but I believe that the message is more important than myself. So maybe somebody else is out there having difficulties with consistency. So what are some of the biggest issues with staying consistent to something that we've never done before? I guess another big thing I could discuss was today I actually quit my job. Now, I believe that is something that brought me out of my comfort zone because I've been so consistent of having a job, of working for a company or agency, having that 9-to-5 kind of feel to a job. But today I broke out of that pattern and wanted to work for myself full time. Now, this is something that for a lot of people, it just doesn't seem as though, why would you quit your job? Why would you do something that, you really don't, what are your plans afterwards? What are your plans for what you're going to do now? And for me, I believe that when you do something and you believe in something, as far as what I've initiated and started with Inspire Youth, I believe that this is going to not just benefit me, but benefit the lives of many people out there. So I believe that for me, it would be selfish to minimalize or to not give it my full effort. And today I made a decision that this is something that I would, step out on and do. But it was the consistency that led up to this decision. The months and the days that came were putting in effort and putting in, the work to be able to be comfortable enough to take that opportunity and that chance to say, what, I'm going to go into business for myself. Because it's not just the spur of the moment decision that I made. It was all the work that I had put in before then. All the nights that I've spent writing and coming up with ideas to present to others so that way they can reach a message or hear my message and be able to receive it for themselves. So I believe that consistency played a big role in the decision that I made today. Because I believe that now that I've stepped out of my comfort zone, one, and two, I've stepped out from having to fulfill, a role or fulfill a job that I became very, a robot in a sense of just waking up doing the same things. Yes, I was consistent of having the job, but that consistency wasn't, I guess, fulfilling enough, if that makes sense. So I believe that consistency played a huge role in the decision that I made today. And it also paid off with Inspire Youth closing its first contract of providing mentoring, but not only mentoring. Take Action was also a curriculum that was chosen today as far as providing bully prevention, and also a program of life skills. So with that one decision that I made today, it paid off by knowing that the decision after the fact, I guess, was solidified by Inspire Youth closing out on its first one of three actual programs being taken in and being put into use this upcoming fall. So that's very exciting. It's very I mean it's a wonderful feeling. I mean, a feeling that I really can't explain, but I believe it all started with that seed of consistency. So I would like to thank everyone who tuned in again. I'd like to thank everyone, for this platform as well, and just to share, my experience as well as hopefully the experience of others coming soon. Once again, you can go on to www.inspireyouths.com, and you can click on the Extend a Hand program if you want to reach out to have be able to provide mentoring as well, in a sense of providing mentoring in groups and different things like that. And also you can go into Perspective Matters, where you can watch different blogs and also read a couple of the blogs that we post bi-weekly. But that's my time. I thank you guys again. Everyone who has supported me has definitely supported the vision. More importantly, I really do appreciate it, guys. And it's a great feeling to know that great things are ahead. Thank you guys again. I'm Devon Lewis-Buchanan. Have a great week.